Welcome back, fellas. Today is the big day. Today, the NomNom Verse Kickstarter goes live at 6 p.m. I believe it's CST, 6 p.m. CST. So be ready. And today I do have an early look at what the tiers are going to be for the Kickstarter. Obviously, I don't have any of like the official pictures other than two of them. Well, maybe three or two of them, whatever. But I'm giving you guys a real quick early look that they shared on their Discord of what to expect pricing wise, as well as what you get for the product in those tiers. So let me switch it over. Let me get us through this. This is gonna be real fun. All right, we're here. Let's do it. All right, cool. So NomNom Verse Kickstarter tier list revealed. I'm again very basic Google Slides. I'm sorry I did this very last minute. Apparently this was shown late last night at like 11:30, almost midnight. So excuse me that it took me a little bit of time today to get this up and going. So just did a very, very small, short, quick thing. Okay. So the first tier in the tiers is the noob tier. And let me get myself smaller. Or, let me put myself, no, I don't like that. Here, I'm just gonna, whoop. Okay. The first tier is the noob tier, which includes the starter decks. I'm just going to take myself off. So the noob tier is you get 2 starter decks right here, right? And again, this is just it's just like a placeholder. We haven't seen any designs or anything like that yet. And as well as 1 playmat, not official. Again, I just grabbed this image off of Google and just blurred it. But you would be getting, for $50, you get 2 starter decks, 1 of each, which turns out officially confirmed there are 2 starter decks that you can get for NomNom's first base set and 1 playmat. The noob tier is followed by the explorer tier. So this one is just 1 booster box and the price is $120. This is the official NomNom booster box design shared by Moldy Potions on the Discord late last night. Real cool design. You can see the little Nom key down there. You can see Rainmaster, Peanut, Voltaraptor down here. Very cool. Apparently these are final designs or like maybe there will be some small design differences in the final production, but this is a good idea of what to expect for this Kickstarter product. You can see the Kickstarter logo right there. It's a very interesting color. It's almost like a limestone colored box. So cool. Anyways, that's the Explorer tier. The Dungeon Runner tier is the next one. This is $250. You get 2 NomNom booster boxes, Kickstarter booster boxes, 2 starter decks, 1 of each, and of course the one, the 1 playmat for $250. Honestly, as we keep going up these tiers, the value of the amount you save by getting more and more is actually pretty cool. So the next tier, and this is probably going to be one of the more popular ones, is going to be the Artificer. Excuse me, I don't know how to pronounce that. The Artificer tier, for the price of $475, you get 4 booster boxes, 4 starter decks, 2 of each type, and then 2 playmats. Right? So that's for $475. Then we get the Hunter tier. Now this is kind of like, this is probably the one that I will be going with. Okay, this includes 1 case of booster boxes, so 12 boosters. You get 12 starter decks, 6 of each, as well as 4 playmats. Now, again, we don't know if it's special playmats, if they're different playmats. From my understanding, as of right now, it is just 1 regular playmat. And there's no different designs. That could very well change, because one thing that we don't have are for example, the stretch goals, right? So they could be that if they reach a stretch goal, they include, different type of playmats or whatever. So this is just a general idea. So the Hunter tier is $1,300. You get 12 boosters, 12 starter decks, and 4 playmats. Really, really cool here. Followed by the Big Daddy tier. This is one of the most expensive tiers, obviously. $2,400 will get you 24 boosters total, so 2 cases, 24 starter decks, 12 of each starter deck, and of course the playmats, 4 playmats. So you don't get any more than like the Artificer, the Hunter tier in regarding playmats, but you do get more starter decks and more booster boxes. And then this one is the Discovery tier. This is $800. You get 4 booster boxes with this. But the reason it's, Discovery tier, $800, is because you can actually, if you get this tier, you help design a card for the base set. So I'm assuming, they left a slot open or something. I don't know how many slots this will have. My assumption is that they have a few of these tiers, or a few slots for this, to where once they get with the person, they design the card together and then they include it in the final print run that's going to come out in the Kickstarter boxes and, base set in general. So very cool. So you get to help design a card along as, as well as getting 4 of the booster boxes for the $800. So then we got the LGS tiers now. So this is where we get a little bit higher end here. This is for actual stores. And yes, you will have to verify that you are a brick and mortar store. Obviously, this is meant for those stores to, help propagate gaming and just basically help spread NomNom and to reach a bigger audience, to run tournaments, things like that. So the LGS level 1 tier, you get for $1,200, you get 1 case of 12 boosters. You get 12 starter decks, 6 of each. You get 12 playmats along with posters and prize card package. Okay. Again, they're going to verify that you are an LGS, and this is specifically to get the game in front of people and to have some prize support for the first few weeks. Maybe, I don't know how long, how many cards will come in the prize pack. But very cool to support the LGSs and so that the LGS can also help support this new up and coming game, right? So $1,200 for that. And then the LGS bonus level tier, this one is $3,200. This one you get 3 cases, you get 24 starter decks with 12 of each, you get 24 playmats, posters, prize card packages. Again, as of right now, this is just this is just an early look. It's not confirmed whether the playmats may be different for LGSs, may be different for the people who buy or get the Kickstarter or support the Kickstarter, I should say. These 24 playmats could very well be different than others, considering it is an LGS tier. It could be like a prize, like a playmat prize. It could be just regular playmats. We don't know yet, but just keep that in mind, right? So 24 playmats, along with the same thing, posters and prize card packages. Then we have the final tier, right? This is the LGS Namicon tier. I wonder if that's like a little hint as to what's to come, Namicon. So for $8,400, you do get 3 cases, so 36 boosters total, 24 starter decks, 12 of each, 24 playmats, posters, prize card package. So basically everything in the bonus level tier, you basically get the same thing, except this one includes an in-person event at your store with the creators appearing to play and sign cards. All of the team travel and expenses are included in this tier price. So basically, you as an LGS can have, I'm assuming Victor and Moldy Potions and Tessa and all them, come into your store and have an actual signing and play event, which that is pretty cool. So $8,400 for that tier. And finally, this is just the last minute thing that they gave us today. This is an optional dice add-on. It's $8.99 and it includes 1 box of 36 by 12 millimeter mini D6 dice. So you get 12 red, 12 green, and 12 blue. And this is to actually play the game. So this is the only optional add-on that we are currently aware of. There may be more, and obviously as the Kickstarter reaches certain levels of funding, they may have, what do they call them? They have stretch goals, so we may get more additional add-ons. I'm assuming that, part of the add-ons that we can expect in here, I can probably get myself back on the screen here. Probably some of those add-ons that we can expect, extra booster boxes, extra starter decks, maybe a playmat. Again, whether they have any differently designed playmats, we won't know till tonight. And then any stretch goals that are reached, we don't know of any promo cards that are included, maybe. We don't know of any extra, some things that are included, anything extra, we don't know yet. This is just a very basic, look at what to expect for tonight's drop. So I will leave World of NomNom's website in the description. I will leave all that information. The Kickstarter page, I don't believe is live yet. If it is, I will also have that in the description for you guys. That way you guys can check it out, and make sure you guys put your clocks to 6 p.m. CST or whatever whatever the what do you call it? Whatever your time zone is, make sure you get ready. They did mention that obviously the higher end tiers like Big Daddy and then the LGS tiers, those may only have a few slots open, obviously because you're getting quite a bit of product for a pretty good price. But they did mention there's plenty of spots available for at every tier, so don't be too worried about missing out. Obviously the LGS tiers are locked, so we'll see. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys today in the world of NomNom. Stay tuned. Once the Kickstarter goes live, I will probably have a full-blown video going over everything tomorrow, as well as an update regarding where the funding currently is after 24 hours. I think that's going to be pretty fun to do. So appreciate you guys, tuning in today, and hope to see you there tonight. See y'all later.